Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mythonics Live. Today, we are watching the remainder of Mandela Catalogue. So, what we have left, what we watched last time was Mandela Catalogue Volume 4. And look, I won't lie, we're pretty critical about that. Some of the scares were pretty good, but some of the other parts, not so good. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of it goes. So there's a whole bunch of smaller episodes. So there's like some animated clips. There's like short episodes called like Mandela Catalog Mandela Catalyst, Mandela Catalog Presto, and then a couple other smaller ones. And then, of course, the big whopper Volume 5, which goes for half hour. And then we should have time for a couple of other smaller episodes, which is called The Unraveling Part 1 and 2, and then the final current one at this moment. Whoops. Stop that. Which is called Cognito Hazard, which only came out 2 months ago, April 4th. So now let's get this out of the way. Now, since I always seem to mention it, Mandela Catalogue Volume 5 was delayed by quite a bit because of that drama Alex Kister got into. And the artist who was working on it actually leaked a whole bunch of work for it. And then I believe all that had to be redone. The artist eventually apologized about it because it turned out that the person was exaggerating, or it wasn't true, or something like that. I don't remember specifically. It's been a while. But yeah, so there was a bit of drama about that, and the episode was delayed and almost ruined because of it. But he came back. I don't know if there's a way to compare the stuff that was leaked and then changed to what's actually made into it. I don't know if there's an easy way to do that. Maybe we'll have a look. But anyway, so there is actually a second channel. So there's a whole bunch of clips that are in the official playlist that show up on a second channel called Genesis Apocryphon. And I think one of them is actually missing. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's watch, not that one. This one. Let's pause this music, huh? Shall we? Let's go. Right, the Beginner's Bible. Hang on, let's just see the description. The Beginner's Bible, the story of East Eclipse, circa 1995. Were any of you born then? I think most fans of analog horror just weren't born in 1995, which is funny. The fetish drama, it was a mess. It was a mess, that whole thing. It was a mess. Oh, okay. Let's watch. Oh, let's turn on. Oh, no subtitles. Okay, never mind. Older than that, Withers. Oh, so this is the resurrection of Jesus. Is this loud enough for you guys? Maybe this will give us some answers about when Jesus was replaced. Just playing my eardrums out. So that wasn't Jesus there. That was an angel. And other Mary. I think they're all three Marys in this scene. No. That's also an angel at that point. Yeah, they don't meet Jesus there. As far as I recall. Oh, okay. That was the end of that one. A little bit more lore there. That was, it's cool when, I really like when he does the edited cartoons. I think that's a really cool idea to do that. And a few other things have done that since then, but so in the tomb, they don't actually meet Jesus in the tomb in the original story. But the Gospel of John does strongly suggest that Mary Magdalene met Jesus outside of the tomb. And Matthew suggested as well, but Mark and Luke don't mention that. But that inside the tomb and outside the tomb, like the one we just saw there, that wasn't supposed to be Jesus being replaced. That was an angel. So, why is it familiar? Good question. Maybe you've seen it before. I think my grandma used to watch these. She leaves these cartoons on as background noise. Makes sense. Okay. So let's watch Mandela Catalyst. I don't know what this one's about. News reporters in order of appearance. Okay, no. Never mind. That doesn't mean anything. 2009, Channel 3 incident. The only recording. Let's go. This is basically digital horror at this point, isn't it? That's pretty cool.
Right now, we are following the breaking news at the St. Gabriel Church, where the owner of a local electronics retailer was found dead in the parking lot.
Oh.
News source
Oh, we saw that happen. So that's at the St. Gabriel Church, and we saw the guy played by Alex Kister get owned by Satan, and that was really, it was really bad. It was. Look, I won't lie, it wasn't very good. To the point where I think it was pretty detrimental to the entire episode, and that was where we had that big discussion about how a bad actor can ruin a piece, even when the rest of it is good, and the writing's fine and whatever, and the scene's otherwise fine. And the voice acting for the devil at that point was so bad; it was comically bad. Well, it wasn't bad, but it was like misdirected, I think, because it was like he was like a Saturday morning cartoon villain, and it was good if you wanted a Saturday morning cartoon villain, but that's not exactly what Satan is. In that scene, he's supposed to be like really, really ominous and terrifying, and it was just not that at all. It was too goofy. Although now I'm wondering if it was supposed to be goofy, because it just wasn't scary at all. But that's a problem with analog horror, and we've actually mentioned that before. Is that it's often funny when it's trying to be scary, sometimes to the point where you don't know if it's intentional, right? And that was so goofy that I do wonder if it's intentional. But it's so hard to tell sometimes. It's really hard to tell. So, oops.
Gathering the latest details. He just finished speaking to an investigator.
Well, that's right. We are at the St. Gabriel Church right on the border of Mandela and Berkshire County, where a nearby homeowner reported hearing screaming from an adult male at around 12 a.m. this morning. Right now the scene is closed to the public, but this is the most traffic that Mandela has gotten in a while following last night's events.
Oh. Getting spooky. Yeah. Oh, what? That was a YouTube video link, wasn't it? No more running away. Just whisper. If you want someone creepy, just make them whisper.
Anyone in custody at the moment, but once we get that information, we will be sure to get those details to you.
Okay. Evelyn. Have we met Evelyn before? This is Evelyn, right? Yeah. Just making sure I got the right contact. Evelyn, I know it's been a little while, but have you talked to Adam recently? No. Was Evelyn the one walking around the police station last time? Something happened. We might have a quick look. No. Everything's all right. Dot. Yeah, she must have been. Yeah. Just curious. Sarah, you can tell me. I was already concerned. He's fine, Evelyn. Dot. That's not. You don't say it that way when. Has he been acting weird around you too? Wasn't Evelyn Mark's GF? Was she? I don't remember. We'll have to look up the wiki. We'll look up the wiki.
Evelyn, come here.
What are you doing?
There's something I want to show you.
Adam? Who is that? Adam, who is that?
How about you close the door, girly? Come on. Oh no, give me a good jump scare. Python Hospital lead camera audio. That wasn't a very good jump scare. It was okay. Nosferatu, yeah. And have you been a weirdo freak again? Unidentified.
Rundown. Dead upon arrival and both eyes missing. Estimated death was at around midnight.
Were the eyes recovered?
No, didn't get any word about that.
Would the nurses be doing this? I don't know, actually. Post-mortem photograph.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Would you be able to get up out of your bed?
Look.
Maybe not. That would be pretty scary, wouldn't it?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Brain's not supposed to do that.
What was the brain doing? David Lee. David Lee the goat? No, it sucked. It was so bad.
I thought that case even existed.
Well, yeah. Nothing really worth talking about. Felt kind of weird, actually, seeing people there. Especially the press.
This was on the news?
I guess so.
The last time I heard them mentioned was when they were all migrating to, what was it, Workshop?
Workshop.
Don't ask me.
So everyone's leaving Mandela, which makes sense considering it's a waking nightmare town. Wake up, Thatcher. Wake up, Thatcher. Everybody's wiggling. Can you hear me? Oh, he's on the roof. I am your intuition. Do you hear the screams? Go and see. No! No, it should be come and see. It should have been come and see. It was right there. It was right there. Jesus says come and see like 5 times in the Bible. Ah, it was right there. Unless it's a play.
It's a beautiful, cozy evening in
Everyone's complaining
Worcester
about
County
housing
tonight.
prices. No one's supposed to move to Mandela.
Going back, and the sun is making its way back in tomorrow. In other news, it looks like the canceled truck.
Gabriel predicted the Hate Street content cop. Look, I have a soft spot for internet drama like that. I've been meaning to watch it. I hear it's pretty good. Scream the PC like people scream at their referees on TV. It was right there. Come on, come on, come on. That's uncanny. How did they get a place that looks exactly like my bedroom?
The Fate of the Jester. Chapter 1. As the boy lay there dormant, all of his humanity drained into a murky puddle. Milky eyes cut through the thick blackness of the bedroom. A spectator. He was no longer the hero of the story. Just a cog in the machine.
Oh. That's creepy. This is good. Wow. Oh. That was good. That was awesome. Wow. Hey, Kodak. Yeah, we're just reacting now. Hey, Norn, how you doing? That was awesome. That was so good. What the hell? Man, just when I start to doubt the Kister, man, he dropped something like that. Oh, holy hell, what a scene. That was so good. Jeez, man. That was awesome. Everything about this.
The cog in the machine.
Nice creepy setup. Like, oh, and you don't really see it at first, and it's like, oh wait, no, that's a body. And then he holds the light, he doesn't quite do it at first, and then boom. Stop. Freeze frame. Baby, we love to see it. And then the zoom. And we know, and you know why, and you know why. Because something scary is about to happen, and he wants to hold on to it for just a bit longer to make you actually get the details in before the scare that you know is coming happens. Oh, it's so good. Yes, there it is. There it is. And the earned jump scare. He earned that so hard. And look, it's still creepy. It's still creepy. Look, the eyes. The eyes piercing in the darkness that they just said was going to happen. That they literally said this was going to happen. And then it happens. Oh, man. So good. Screaming over the smiley face, always a solid one. Pretty good. What a scene. What a scene. Oh. Could you even improve that? I can hear you salivating over it. Is there, just hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, is there any way to improve that scene? I don't think there is. I don't. I think it's just perfect. You know? What a scene. So good. So good. Love it. I'm going to stop before I rewatch it like 10 times. Well, the bait and switch between the suspect photo. Exactly. It makes you look closer. So it's like, okay, yeah, creepy. And then, oh, suspect identified as bah! But it's still enough to know who it is. That's one of the pictures we saw, where is it? Earlier. So we've seen this picture before. That's like Mark or one of them. I've forgotten all their names. Yeah, no. That's awesome. So good. Such a good scene. Oh, man. Alex, I'm sorry I doubted. I'm sorry. That was perfect. Oof, buddy. What a scene. The scene proves that jump scares are a great horror resource as long as it isn't overused. Yeah, you've got to earn it. And this earned it. What a setup. Just perfect. You know? Like I have small issues with the rest of it, you know. I think small issues, nothing major, nothing that ruins it, definitely. But this last scene, I'll forgive anything for that. That's so good. That's Mark. Yes. Let's you know what? I'm gonna pull up the wiki so we can just double check these names. Mandela Catalogue characters, because I'm pretty bad with remembering names and whatnot anyway. I hope I'm not spoiled. Should be careful. Was that? Hang on, where is it? I mean, they've started screaming. It was like, yeah. Stop. So this one is... No, this is Adam. Okay. He's a deuteragonist of Mandela Catalogue, serving as a deuteragonist for Act 1, one of the two main protagonists in Act 2. He and his friend Jonah Marshall were members of the Bythorn Paranormal Society. Okay, so what happens in... Right, so he was the child, I believe, that was taken from the original... If you remember the original suicide scene where the mother commits suicide, he was the child that was taken. And then him and Jonah go to visit the house where the woman says she has a cat there. And then Adam stays in there, and then Jonah leaves. Yeah. Okay, so in volume 3... yeah, we saw that where he gets kidnapped. He sees the baby and he gets taken. Volume 4. That's when it turns out he's like a real jerk. Yeah, he's really self-centered, and Jonah, and that's when he comes back. He comes back from there, and Jonah's missing, and he's like, "Yeah, buddy, hey, I got this sick video. Oh, by the way, Jonah's missing." And that was when I had real issues with Sarah, because she's like, okay, why aren't you calling the police? Like, he's missing. Adam found his car and then just took it and left him in the middle of the snow in the middle of nowhere. And Sarah didn't seem to really care about that, but then she made Adam make a memorial video, and that was sort of it. It's like that was kind of a bit far. Even though they're like, technically on the run or, fugitives or whatever, you would still say like, okay, well, our friend is probably dead. We need to find him. And they just kind of didn't care, which was odd. That was pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so just, okay, I'm not looking forward, but I'm looking at the wiki for this video we just watched. So Sarah and Evelyn, the conversation about Adam and his behavior. Then Evelyn kind of gets owned by the alternatives, who were led there by Adam, apparently. Or maybe they took his voice, which has happened before. Thatcher walks into Adam's house. So according to the date, it's 3 days after the death of Jonah. And the whispering says, fucking kill me, please fucking kill me, etc. Yeah, okay. The reason why Adam is screaming is due to his bones breaking, according to, I believe, the voice actor. This explains why he sits motionless on the ground. Are his bones breaking? That's pretty cool. Well, Adam is screaming. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're not going to look ahead. Okay, so who the hell was Evelyn? That was like the girlfriend, right? Search this wiki for Evelyn. Evelyn Miller. She first appears in volume 4. She's the ex-girlfriend of Adam Murray. What does she do? Oh yeah, she worked at Mandela Tech. She was working in the TV store, right? Yeah, okay, so she finds some tapes for Dave. She watches them, so she gets fired. Then she goes to the Mandela County Police Department, but no one's around. She wanders around, and then... yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not going to get spoiled. Yeah, so she was Adam's girlfriend. Right. Getting the femur breaker, yeah. What if Adam is just a huge narcissist on this fucked up world? Not just evil, just an asshole. That's what it seems to be. But he was kind of also like twisted by the things, right? We might take a short break. And we'll come back and we'll keep watching. This is really good. This was way better than I expected, to be perfectly honest. Because after the last episode, I was pretty disappointed. That was good. We're going to take a short break, though. We'll pop some music on. What have we got? Risk of Rain. Blue Period. There we go. All right. We'll be right back. Alright, everybody. Sorry about the delay. I just got really hungry. So I made a hot dog. And then I realized I wanted a drink, so I had to go get a drink. had to find a Solo. I got a can of Solo. Nice. A man Solo. Oh, you still here, Blackykun? No? Good night, if you're not. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep watching, shall we? So up to Presto. Apparently, Presto is pretty good. Pretty good. I have watched it before. I don't remember. I don't remember what it's about though, but I've heard it's pretty good. So let's watch. And don't mind if you hear any eating noises while I There's going to be eating noises. So I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Any descriptions? No. Okay. Let's watch.
Everything must go. Mandela Tech is going out of business. Hurry down now and save up to 70% on all items sold at cost. Time is running out. This is your chance to buy that dash cam you've always wanted.
Don't forget to check out a once-in-a-lifetime analog television attraction available till close.
Mandela Tech going out of business sale. Hurry in today or visit us online at www.mandelatech.com.
Is that a real website? Hang on. I kind of want to check that out. Telatech.com. Oh, I could spell it properly, that'd help. No, it isn't. Lame. Presto, here we go.
So you can just hack random security cameras?
I wouldn't call it hacking. They all have insecure connections. Anyone can do this if they try hard enough. What am I looking
Security
for
camera
again?
horror is pretty good. It's like in the first or second episode.
Suspecting middle-aged man.
I need more than that.
Probably wearing his lucky flannel again. Sunglasses. Oh, and he has the most fake-looking mustache ever. You'll know it when you see it.
If you say so. Doesn't really seem like much is going on.
They're hacking the security cameras at Mandela
I
TV.
knew he wasn't actually gonna go anywhere when he called me.
So now they're looking for Dave. But Dave's like dead.
I heard like a police radio siren or something, and so I turned on the light switch, and it was just staring into my soul.
She survived?
I was so confused because I didn't know if he was
What the
tricking me
hell?
again. I should have just listened to Amanda. She tried warning me.
You were in love. Don't beat yourself up over it.
No, you should beat yourself up over it, everyone.
We'll get this all figured out. I'm sure he's just fine. He had moments like this all the time.
Oh.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's not creepy.
I'll try calling you back.
I don't think it's cool when there's like these errors and it seems like the people are unaware of them. And so it makes it really unclear. Like, is this real? It seems like, you know, their chat was disconnected. But then, like, did this happen?
Hear me?
Because she doesn't seem to address it at all. So it makes it really interesting. Good hot dog.
I wish there was something more I could do for you. I know you're in a lot of pain right now.
I know you're in a lot of pain right now. And this pans over, and he's just dead. Oh man. Thatcher, buddy. Come on. Get real. Oh man. Oh, he hated Jonah?
A few months in, we got an appointment from a woman, and we went to her house that night.
So this is the cat one.
Okay. What happened?
Ooh. Oh.
Most of it was a blur. I talked to someone. Someone talked to me.
Hmm. Whoa. Hang on. No. Creepy. What? Oh, that's the intruder, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one who kidnapped him as a child, I think.
How are these people? Can you describe them to me?
No. I can't. It was my fault.
You know, there was like I think there was a Wendigoon theory where that said that like Adam was like in on it, but I don't know if he's in on it. Or maybe he doesn't. He is, and he doesn't realize.
Paying the price. I knew this was.
I don't know if that video, if Wendigoon's theory video, was before this one came out.
Told me.
I told you.
God.
Oh. That looked pretty cool. An urban tragedy. Thatcher Davis dooms all. Did he? Yo, Ilkan, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. You were so caught up in your own volition. You never noticed your world turning into a grey, twisted version of its former self. Oh. No. It's okay. That was Presto. I don't know why people told me it was really, really good. It was okay. Not like big scares or anything. That was cool though. The interview was pretty cool. He looks like a British Minecraft streamer, doesn't he? Look at him. Don't you reckon? I think he does. Not really scary, but unsettling. That's pretty cool. Yeah. More just a lore drop than anything, right? I mean, you know, it doesn't beat Catalyst's you know, scare. This one doesn't really have a scare, so that's fine. Sometimes you just need a little bit of lore, right? And to set up for the next stuff. Speaking of the next thing, 1-1909-221A. Let's see. It goes for like 30 seconds. That's text there, isn't it? You probably figured that out. Oh. Spooky face? It's a German face. Answers lie beneath. So true. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. Gotcha. Let's watch this one. Let's go. I love that they actually have Vine in the Mandela universe. That's so funny. "2015, we're a bit later now."
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Billy.
Ha! Hey, Ryan. Hey, Billy.
What the fuck, Richard?
Well, hello, Mr. Kitty. Can I pet the kitty? Where's you going? Kitty, come back here, Mr. Kitty. Kitty, where you going?
One of 500 birds that are being judged today at the show.
Willie, that was for Christmas.
What song was that? Hang on, I know that song. Oh, that's that's that Teach Me How to Dougie. They'd be like, "Smooth, what? Can you teach me how to Dougie?" So right, cause all the, well, I can't say that word. That's a rude word. All the ladies love it. Of course, I know how to Dougie.
Willie, that was for Christmas.
You guys say Colorado.
Everything's
Why are you doing that to Elmo?
Who's the hottest Uber driver you've ever had?
I never went to Uber driver.
That was huge back in the day.
Jabber.
Man, Uber Java. Yeah, gee, do you remember that? Man, this is actually a bit of a blast from the past, isn't it? As long as the story isn't an apocalypse, memes will still exist. That's true, yeah. Yeah, because it seems like only Mandela has been nuked and nobody else kind of cares about what happened, right?
Why is everybody afraid of love?
And just remember, no one will ever be able to hate you more than you already hate yourself.
3-3. That went, and since then. Oh, my dear, you just got.
Was that from 2015? Really?
Thank you so much for calling. Please leave your message after the tone.
You can't hear anything? It's really quiet. I'll turn it up. This doesn't look like a funny Vine.
Well, you could be bothered with it, but they're saying that.
Do you guys remember this from 2015?
Central Wisconsin's getting all kinds of tornadoes. And, well, you know what? That around Madison and stuff, they're predicting it's going to get worse up by Milwaukee, Jefferson County and stuff. Yeah. They probably will get a hell of a lot more than we do because it'll go off to the lake. But right now, it's for the southern part of Portage County, and we are more or less up in the north.
I barely understood English in 2015. Okay. I barely understand English now. And then the door closed by itself. Ooh. It's actually kind of spooky, isn't it? That's a really low camera. Is this like a kid?
Oh, okay, good. And that's a check. And whatever the postage
A really young kid.
will be, I have no idea. So I'll send you an additional check for that.
What is that? What's a window? Looks like a chair. This isn't funny. Can we watch more Joji clips? Sorry, Filthy Frank clips.
And saw them at Louis' house and got a real good chance to look at them, and I picked out what I want. There's one I want in a 5x7.
Can the alternates... Would you, if the... Oh, man. If the light turned off like that, would you walk towards it? I wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, buddy, okay, it's your house now. See ya. So man, play PewDiePie Funny Moments. Grok, play PewDiePie Funny Moments. Compilation 15, please. Thank you. This person is so short. Is that a butterfly? It was the butterfly. Grok, load up 1 hour of silence occasionally broken by funny noises. By Bad to the Bone. Riff, please. It stopped.
Why are you running? Why are you?
It's a rat.
Is it real?
That's still funny.
Oh, look at us. We're in love and happy and not dead inside. Get fucked, both of you.
So true. That's creepy. That's a classic.
What's up? Me and my boys going to see Uncle Cracker. Give him that back, Jordan. Do you want to go see Uncle Cracker now?
Okay. Okay, that's funny. Little cute one. I don't know if there was... I guess there's lore in there. I guess the lore is that, like it goes to 2015 now, right? Intruder plush? No way. Are they still selling it? No. It's so weird. And stickers? Wow, okay. Does the hat come off, or is it like stitched on? Lore is videos invading other videos. So true. Is there other Mandela Catalogue stuff on here? There is. It's so funny. It's kind of funny when it's like, yeah, I'll just get a plushie of like Thatcher or Adam Murray, just like a dude. It's just a plushie of a dude. Yeah, bring it back. Hey, can I just click bring it back? Bring it back. Oh, I've got to sign up. I don't want to. That one's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that one. The Intruder 2.0. What's the difference? I guess, it's a little different. Gabriel's alright. I wouldn't mind Gabriel. Well, I kind of like the Thatcher Davis. I kind of like it, actually, looking at it. That's really funny. I wonder if I wonder if the guy that plays Thatcher Davis gets a cut of this because it's like his likeness, right? His face. That's funny. Is there any on Amazon or eBay? We can look. Hang on. Amazon. I can't. I won't open up on this tab because it'll dox me. Amazon. Mandela Catalogue plushie. No. Mandela Catalogue plushie eBay. Yeah? Yeah, there are. Some of them are like $30. Some of them are like $100. The N plushes. Why is the N plush $100? Who is N anyway? Like $30. Is that like, how much did they cost? It doesn't say, does it? Because like, no, it doesn't say here. Is that Australian actually? Hang on. N alternate's name got revealed by the police. That's funny. You can get. Someone bought it just like a whole heap. That's funny. Yeah, it's only like 34 Australian. There's no way they're making any money off of that. They must be copies. They must be like Chinese copies or something. Because these makeshift ones would have cost more than that. So they must just be... Yeah, that's funny. Walmart? Walmart has Gabriel. You kidding me? Walmart Gabriel plushie. No way. It does. What the hell? So I guess they just have them now. Wow, okay, well never mind then. Yeah, I guess they just make them now. It's getting confused with the Ultra Kill Gabriel, which is really funny. Okay, well, there you go. Never mind. I think that might be a Chinese copy as well. A lot of websites like Walmart do that, where they're like resellers. You can buy it through their website, and it's still like the people you see on like eBay and whatnot, and they're still like Chinese copies. So I think the originals would be way more. Yeah, recently Walmart let third-party sellers. Yeah, there's a few things that do that. I think there's a bunch of stores in Australia that do that too. Yeah. It must be like the OG one must be like really expensive, but then like the Chinese copies are like 15 US. All right, that's enough of that. Let's keep watching. Mandela. What's this one? Catalyst. Catalogue Volume 5. Okay. Anything in the description? No. Oh, it actually uses a song. That's bad. Unless you get the rights to it, they can claim it. And then you lose all of your ad revenue. But when you get to this level, you can auto-generated? No. When you get to this level, you can sort of afford that sort of stuff. So, all right, Volume 5, let's go. Written and directed by Alex Kister. Jude Murray, Michael Hay. So this is the 911 call that took place when Thatcher went to Adam's house after he was taken. Like 20 years earlier. Like late 80s, I think. I'm talking with a friend and he poked the hell off when he saw Solid JJ's name. Really? Who's Solid JJ? MDSV style throwing the credits at the beginning. That was so annoying. Who is Solid JJ? Do we have to look this person up afterwards? Does funny dubs? Okay. List of voice memes. Oh. That's a good way to practice your voice acting, isn't it? Do funny memes. Yeah, Snake as a profile? Cool. Well, that's Adam and his dad. His dad who was out of the picture. The baby's blurring now. Uh-oh. Oh, this is back. Infographic horror. Operation Census. Operation Census. 28 US DTP agents are stationed in Yonder County, Wisconsin, to collect data regarding temporal bleeding in Mandela County, Wisconsin. Isn't Adam an alternate? They think he might be. It's not quite clear yet. He was taken by the alternates, but we don't know what they did. It's a common theory that he is one, but we're not entirely sure. Notable events and oddities. Operation Census. Event 1. An unregistered vehicle. 1989 Ford Taurus passes through Mandela/Yonder County border numerous times within 11 days. (1992). The next way southbound. Who is that? Maybe alternates just want to eat cake and have coffee with them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Just want to have a little fun. Despite numerous video captures of the vehicles, it was never captured returning from the other direction. Event 2. Agent J. Brooker fulfills his task of collecting adequate samples from the home of Nicholas Beringer, location of interest. During the scouting phase of the investigation, Booker accounted for several anomalies in or around the home. A limited amount of photographic evidence was captured of one such anomaly. Booker captured 2 photos and 1 video. Oh, what the hell? What's the anomaly? What's that? What's that? Is that an upside down face? Sideways face? Regular face? That's creepy. Ooh. Agent Brooker's interpretation. You got no mouth. Me coming to see what my dog is barking at 3 a.m. Booker's interpretation of the unaccounted anomalies seen within the home are as follows. Oh, he got no eyes. He's all eyes. Man, a lot of weird stuff happened in that house. That's just a normal woman? Booker reports that the anomalies were not aggressive, only observant. Yeah, we've heard that before, haven't we? Are the kids too much? Are the kids too much? Boss won't give you that raise. Got skeletons in the closet. Begin anew. Set free. Midwestern relocation service. What? Highway 368 between exits 81 and 82. There's a small patch of empty space in the cornfield heading westbound. Park your car nearby. Ditch. Leave your keys in the glove box. Take any other valuable items with you. The empty space in the cornfield is the beginning of a path that eventually leads you to an large open plain. You will see a structure in the center of this plain. This is your safe house that you must remain within until you are relocated. You just advertise that? That's like what happened in... That's from the thumbnail! That's the safe house! I don't think this is a safe house, guys. I think this is actually a... I think this is like a trap. It's literally Doña Florinda from El Chavo del 8. I don't know what that is. The The back door will be unlocked. Okay. You should probably read the whole letter then, huh, buddy? That was good. That was the front door. It's a triangle. It is a triangle house.
Hello?
You lock the door behind you, buddy? Better lock it. Better lock it. Better lock it. No, keep it unlocked so you can run away quickly. What do you guys reckon? You want to begin anew? Have a new life? What do they do? Do you go, like, do they give you a job or something? That might be worth it then. It's like, I need a job. I'm just going to contact this relocation agency. They're going to give me a new life and so I can actually get a job. Oh, that's kind of trippy. He's freaking out. I live in the Midwest. I don't think anyone wants to be relocated here. It's crazy that Alex started to give the alternates main characters roles. Yeah. Gave some names. It makes sense though, because they show up a lot. That's creepy. A view from the alternate perspective could be cool too. Yeah. They don't have a bed. They have this nice house and they don't have a bed.
Stone Mountain, blown up by dynamite. Kids even climb into the driver's seat of the big machines they love. Your kids will ask for this video again and again for truckloads of non-stop entertainment.
Pigmail living space.
Heard something you wish you didn't? Do you find yourself constantly held back by irrational fear?
Men would live like this and think it's okay.
Maybe you saw something you can't forget. Now, there is a solution.
Isn't that Alex Kister?
A new benzodiazepine with a modern approach to anxiety. Temaril.
Temaril.
Temaril targets anxiety by calming the nervous system and slowing down hyperactivity in the brain. Symptoms such as insomnia, intrusive thoughts, and irrational fear are treated as a result, allowing you to live life the way you're supposed to.
Wow.
Temaril can cause serious side effects, including dizziness, hallucinations, confusion, impaired judgment, uncontrolled body movements, and headaches. Worsening of anxiety or depression has been reported by some patients. Use caution while driving or uncontrolled body movements and headaches.
Oh, that looked way creepier than it actually was.
Depression has been reported by some patients. Use caution while driving or operating machinery. You are not alone.
Yeah.
Take action today. Ask your healthcare provider about Temaril Farazepam.
Timur or Frazzapan? Write that down, guys. Neither after me, I wanted to show us a VTuber giving birth. Aww. Gross. This must be like entirely new. I wonder if this... Yeah, he must have had this made. That's pretty cool.
I tried my hardest. I am sorry. Please forgive me. You are the Holy Spirit. You spoke to me, and now I am here. Am I forgiven? For what? My...
Oh. Oh, that's cool. He brought it back to life. How did he do that? The alternate that has a half dark, half light face is called the Preacher or N. Ah, no, hang on, buddy. Hang on, buddy. What was that? Oh, it's just a... Never mind. Animation is symbolism for what happened with Adam and his dad. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Jude?
Hey.
You made it safely?
Yeah.
Okay. Got someone coming out to pick you up tomorrow morning. He'll be there at 4:30 sharp in the Silver Fort Taurus.
Okay.
This is your last chance to tell me you don't want this. There's no turning back once you step into that car.
I do want this.
Is that the dad?
All right. Hey, it's a nice little village in British Columbia. Think you'll like it. Listen, now's the time to start making your calls. People noticing your absence too soon will fuck up this whole operation.
I'll take care of it.
Awesome. See you soon.
Dr. Williamson speaking.
Hey, it's Jude. Jude Murray.
Oh, Mr. Murray. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great. How are you?
Oh, you know, just pushing through. Tell me, how's little Adam holding up?
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Fantastic. Well, when would you like to get him in next?
Well, that's the thing. Lynn and I finally closed on that house. You know, the one we're the little ranch, and we'll be moving doctors. We'll be moving.
That is just great. Just keep me updated. I'll be able to transfer your prescription no problem. I'm proud of you for, taking initiative for their safety. I knew you could do it.
So it's just known that there's like insane things. Wait, no. He might be talking about something else.
It'll be all right.
That is a very odd shaped house, isn't it? Took me a little, I'm an analog horror veteran. No, that's alright, that's alright. As long as nothing ahead is spoiled, I'm fine. $4.30, let's go. This is before phones and that. What would you do for like 6 hours? Read a book, I guess. watch a movie. Alex himself said he was mad about the YouTube video resizing since the ad load was cut off. Huh. At that point, you've just sort of got... Well, I mean, it's kind of his fault for not realizing the resizing sizes. You're kind of got to have to expect that. Do tests, whatnot. You can just rescale the whole thing. Watch TV and scare your dog with a mask. So true. That sounds great. Did the car show up? How hard would it be, do you think, to make a video like this 3D thing? That'd be fun. Hello? Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you the shepherd?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm Jane. I'm the farmer. I was wondering if you had any spare grains from your sheep.
You're a farmer with no grains?
My crops were ruined. I will pay you back in time, I assure you.
Anna's mum? She's kinda...
You know animals, don't you? What is the matter with my little one?
Oh my, it is beautiful, my friend. You are truly blessed.
What do you mean? It is clearly not healthy.
Well, what do I know? I am no shepherd after all. I must get back to work. Shepherd! Come visit me tonight. I'd love for you to see my animals.
Why me?
Golly, she wants to pay him back fast then, huh? So that she's not really his mother? Maybe that's looking too much into it. Oh. You okay, buddy?
How do I know you are holy? Hello? Jude? Hello? You there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
I just arrived at your new place. It is beautiful up here. How long have you been on the road? How's the driver? Is he well behaved? Isn't it exciting? This is the escape you've been waiting for, and it's finally happening.
So he'd get the car.
Where are you, Jude?
You didn't?
I couldn't.
Huh? Could you speak up a little?
You didn't?
I'm not in the car.
You're not in the car? What the hell happened? Did you forget you were being picked up?
No. Listen. I didn't forget. I just couldn't.
You couldn't what? Use your words.
Not even a Walmart in sight. Where's he gonna get his
There was
plushies?
someone at the door. I couldn't leave.
What the fuck is your problem? Do you have any idea how many hours he drove to get you? Remember how long it took me to get here? An entire community of the kindest people I know were ready to welcome you. They were so excited to meet you, Jude. Now I have to send them all home, disappointed.
What?
But you know that feeling all too well, don't you? Filthy deadbeat. You can't escape this. You know what you did. Stop acting like it didn't happen, Jude.
I don't think that...
Do what you need to do. Do the world a favor.
Yeah, I don't think that he was actually going to get to go to a new place, was he? I think that was all a ruse, a setup.
Can I help you?
Hi, Lieutenant Davis, MCPD.
We didn't call for the police. Everything's okay here.
We're just doing routine checkups around town. It's a requirement from the state. Do I know you from somewhere?
I don't think so. Is this MCPD's jurisdiction?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess we're still in Mandela. Thought we were in yonder. Can I help you with anything?
Are you aware of the television and mirror destruction order?
Well, I'm house sitting, and yeah, I'm aware of it, but all good here.
Good. Always nice to meet another upstanding citizen. I hope you and your family have a nice day.
Thanks, officer.
I wonder if this was before or after the baby got taken. No, it must be before, because the father was there at the house when the baby got taken.
Northern Missouri and dotted across the Dakotas into northern Minnesota. Just a little bit of light rain. Occasional storms starting to build in Arizona, too.
Speaking to a stranger, this is horror. So true.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Avoid unpleasant surprises when you travel.
Look, I know that it seems like the alternates use exaggerated voices, probably picked up through the TV. Like the guy that was trying to bait him into getting in the car and to be kidnapped by the alternates was using like a really generic mobster voice. And at first I thought, oh, that's like, it's a bit generic. But then it's like, oh no, they're probably doing that on purpose. Because Gabriel did that too. He did like a really generic Saturday morning villain voice at that one time. I think it was too much still for that scene, but I think it was intentional. I don't think it landed, but I do think it was intentional. I don't think it was an accident, I don't think Alex Kister thought this voice is going to be super scary for this scene. I think he thought, I want an over-the-top villain voice for this scene. And the whole scene felt like or over-the-top villainous moment scene, right? I don't think it landed, but I do think it was intentional. The better media gets, the better their impressions get, then it gets worse when they learn to use the internet. There'd be an alternate based on me. Oh, good lord. Trying to bait you into buying silver for them. You should buy silver for me, though. So true, as it says as it chokes the life out of me. It was supposed to be you? Ooh. Local authority has initiated a direct community action. It was supposed to be you. Ooh. Creepy. That is actually kind of creepy. Nice little jump scare. Talk up violated, yeah.
And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. Night fell upon them in an instant, and all the color was drained from the world. An angel appeared to them, and they were terrified. The angel fooled them, just like he planned. But there was more work to be done.
It does not need to be that way. You are not the first. There are so many more. Nothing has been done yet. He has a lot of convincing to do. Until then, trust nobody. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me?
It's automatic subtitles, unfortunately, which really sucked. We can turn it up a bit.
Where am I?
What do you mean? You're in my home. You've been here for a while.
He's here.
What?
I know his presence.
Who's he? Everybody left town. It's just you and me. Just what I prayed for. Look at me. What's wrong?
Ooh. Creepy. A hard time to understand this sort of English? Yeah, that's fine. He really should put subtitles on these.
Are you there?
Oh. That's cool. Oh, I guess this was after that happened. Okay. It's too sad face it could be Intruder and Gabriel. Gabriel saying he fooled them. Intruder saying there are many others. He still has a lot to do. Interesting. Never Analog Horror evolves and tries to add more than just video and get into other forms of art and animation. I know, right? It's really good. It's great. I do like that he's experimenting so much, Alex Kister. Some of the experiments don't land, but that's okay. I'm just glad that he's experimenting, right? It's the Pharaoh's curse. That's a shot of his outside the window, isn't it? Ash baby emote. So he knows Gabriel. Is that a crib out there? Right, so baby's missing, wife is dead. There's demons after you. Leave. Just drive. I drive. Real human being and a real hero. Grok, please delete the alternatives. You're gonna get cooked. Was he well marinated before that? I think so. They better have a good scare to justify all this, to be honest. Otherwise, it's a lore drop. That's kind of creepy. That's N. N for intruder. That was creepy. N for neocortex. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there he is. Breathing is how I sound while sleeping. Do you record yourself sleeping? N for intruder all along. That's trippy. I kind of like it. If you pretend to, yeah, if you cover yourself in a blanket, the intruder can't get you. This is cool.
What do you want from me? It's you! It's fucking you! What the fuck do you want from me? You've taken everything from me! You've taken my wife! You've taken my fucking child! What do you want to kill me? Fucking kill me! I've got nothing!
This guy's a way better actor than the other ones I had. Oh. They got him. They fucking got him. Oh no, he is going to bed. Crowball when you take a nap. Oh, that's freaky. Hmm. Ooh, did I get you?
Please. Someone. Please.
His name's Judas?
Please. Help.
He's tweaking on benzos? No, he's what's that? That's sleep medication. Is benzo the sleep medication?
Stop it, please. Stop, please.
Yeah. And when you see the Hat Man, do benzos let you see the Hat Man? Benadryl. He's tweaking on Benadryl. It was okay. Look, for that much build up, and obviously that much money spent on this episode, this would have cost a fortune. You want better than okay. This is a midway scare. This is a scare you put at the halfway point. And then you drop something even better. The Catalyst one. That was awesome. This one, it was okay. It is cool how it looks realistic though. Like I thought there was like a real mask for a second. But then obviously like the way it moves, it isn't, you know. Sorry, we're back to doubting Alex Kister. Yeah, he's having the pills from the ad. The ad at the start. Yeah, whatever that is. I said in a Wendigo interview that the symptoms of the first episode is something people should focus on more. Symptoms? An overthrown? It is a real costume? Are you sure? Because it like moves all weird. That is edit the oh, okay. Creature Living Over was good. The guy tweaking out could have been cut a bit. I kind of like. I like it. I like for what it is. I like it, and I like most of it. But like, I like the segments with like this animation stuff. I think that's pretty good. But for a half hour, for a volume 5, this scare needs to be better. It's not a good scare for a final scare for the full volume. Not a good scare. It needs more. It needs something like this one, like Catalyst had. This was awesome, man. Give me more of this. If you cook up a good scare like this, just save it for the catalog. I guess it was like a year in between April to June. Yeah. I feel like I've seen this video, but the alternate was 3D. Yeah. No, that was the one that was leaked. That was the one that was leaked on Twitter because the artist got mad that Alex got cancelled over something fake, and then it turned out that Alex didn't actually do that, so... Or whatever. Didn't expect a scare in the animation segment. Gabriel's head being fucked up got me good. That was good, but it's just... What time the guy was in the house and was tormenting with his past guilt until he took himself meds? Yeah. It makes sense. I don't know. It just felt like there were minor scares and there was no major scare, is what it felt like. And you need a major scare for a major episode. You can't just be dropping like your major scares in like a little side one, you know? More terror, less scary. Like if this is like build up, right? And you need a lot of build up for a good scare, and then there's just no scare. It's like, oh, okay. Let's keep watching. Mandela Catalogue Unraveling Part 1. All dark, all gone. 0 followers, 1 video. Okay. On TikTok.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a get ready with me. I put up my hair. First, I start out by using niacinamide. Then I take my moisturizer mixed with the bronzing drops.
I do this.
And I just mix that together and put it on my face. Okay, then I use my primer.
Yeah, that's uncanny. This is my...
Mostly. And then I use concealer. And I just do like a little under my eyes. And then if there's like any spots, like dark spots. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's episode,
Actually, blame and red. This is better than some national TVs, definitely.
Get ready with me. I put up my hair. First, I start out by using niacinamide.
What is niacinamide? Let's look that up for a second. Niacinamide. What is that? Form of vitamin B3. Okay. Yeah, it isn't skincare. What does niacinamide do to your face? Help your skin appear softer, smoother, and more radiant. Ooh. When I saw the ending, I was actually tweaking. You probably have a better horror tolerance than I do. And like I said, it's not bad. I just feel like there needs to be a little bit more for the ending of a major episode, right? The ending of the previous one, episode 5.
Then I take my moisturizer mixed with the bronzing drops. Then I just mix that together and put
Hey, what was that? What was that? Nothing, okay. So did the Mandela Catalogue get into more modern day world? Yeah, so it's sort of shifting to digital horror, I guess. So they're gaining a better tolerance though, since I'm watching any analog horror video I can find. There's some good ones out there, aren't there?
Okay, then I use my primer.
And like, when you go through and watch a whole bunch of them, you realize that Mandela is still very good. Like, even at its worst, it's still above average, right? So even though I'm ragging on it a lot, I still enjoy it quite a bit. And it's still very good. But I just like being critical. I'm a person who likes nitpicking, so.
Put that like under my eyes mostly.
One Files is good. I've been meaning to watch that on stream sometime. Maybe we will. Or I think were they one of the ones that dunked on Alex during this whole drama and then didn't apologize or something? And that's why I didn't end up doing it. The profile picture blinked, did it?
And then I use concealer.
Did it?
I use concealer. Then I just mix that together and put it on my face. Okay, then I use my primer. Put that like under my eyes mostly. And then I use concealer. And I just do like a little under my eyes. And then if there's like any spots, like dark spots. Hey guys!
Whoa! That was weird. Hey guys!
Hey guys! Welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a Get Ready With Me. I put up my hair. First, I start out by using niacinamide. Then I take my moisturizer mixed with the bronzing drops. Then I just mix that together and put it on my face.
Was that eye creepy? Was that eye? Because you can see her eye a little bit. No, okay.
Just mix that
Never mind.
together and put it on my face. And then I use my primer. Put that like under my eyes mostly.
I feel like primer should go before bronzing drops, right? Isn't that like the point of a primer? I know literally nothing about makeup.
Then I use concealer and I just do like a little under my eyes, and then if there's like any spots, like dark spots.
You okay, girly? No, you.
So we are gonna be doing a Get Ready With Me.
She's dead. She's
I
dead.
put up my hair.
Snap,
First,
snap.
I start out by using niacinamide. Then I take my moisturizer mixed
What does that
with
say?
the bronzing drops. Then I just mix that together and put it on my face. Okay, then I use my primer.
What does that say?
Put that like under my eyes mostly. And then I use concealer and I just do like a little under my eyes. And then if there's like any spots, like dark spots.
Oh, that was loud. Is it saying all gone?
In today's episode, we are going to be doing a Get Ready With Me. I put up my hair.
Jump scare, jump scare, jump scare.
First, I start out by using niacinamide.
Let's do it.
Then I take my moisturizer mixed with the bronzing drops. Then I just mix that together and put it on my face. Okay, then I...
Oh. Oh, what the hell? Was that there the whole time? Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
I just mix that together and put it on my face. Okay, then I...
Yeah, okay, we had to rewatch. We had to rewatch.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's episode, we are going to be doing a Get Ready With Me. I put up my hair. First, I start out by using niacinamide.
That's creepy.
Then I take my moisturizer, mixed with the bronzing drops, and I just mix that together and put it on my face.
Oh. No, hang on. Don't autoplay. Might have took down the vid and replaced it. Really? Interesting. I wonder why.
Get ready with me.
Let's see if the person is there.
Hair. First, I start out by using niacinamide.
You watching? You watching?
Then I take my moisturizer mixed with the bronzing drops. Then I just mix that together and put it on my face. Okay, then I use my primer, put that like under my eyes mostly. And then
Is it coming up? Is it coming
I
up?
use concealer and I just do like a little under my eyes. And then if there's like any spots, like dark spots. Hey guys,
No, it wasn't there. What the hell?
Video.
That is the Mandela effect. We got Mandela affected.
Mixed with the bronzing drops. Then I just mix that together and put it on my face. Okay, then I use my primer, put that like under my eyes mostly. And then I use concealer and I just do like a little under my eyes. And then if there's like any spots, like dark spots. Hey guys!
Yeah, okay. That's interesting. So what happened right at the end there? Boop, 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 boop. This is very YouTube 666, isn't it? No, just that's annoying. Yeah, alternates are still roaming around in modern times. Can't you do your own makeup in Mandela County? Let's see. Is there any? No one's mentioning if there was like a... all dark, all gone. Is that what it says? No one's mentioning like an alternate version of the video. Let's see if there's like, can we sort by... No, you can't sort by oldest first. That's annoying. Would be funny if Alex decided from time to time private the original videos and change them to literally troll people to put more lore into it. That would be really funny. It would be. What's this? Retro release home video. What is this? Anyway. Right, Unraveling Part 2. Let's watch. Manually induced Mandela effect. Yeah, it would be. Mandela Tech Daily. So this was in the past because Mandela Tech shut down after, was it Dave? Vanished? Died? Died. He got owned by Gabriel in front of the church. Recursive VHS degradation, commonly known as generation loss, is a loss of quality between subsequent copies made of a VHS tape. Demonstration. Gen 1. Is that what alternates are? Golly. The visual noise and loss of audio clarity is typically caused by bandwidth issues and the recording equipment between the source and the destination. Okay, we're learning today. However, due to a recent experience I had while performing work duties, I believe that another type of generation loss is possible due to outside influence. The spooky VHS color frame. When my emotions let me know the time is right, I'm going to conduct an experiment to test my theory. Another color, I don't know what the line is between full movie production and analog horror. Yeah, that's true. Well, the production quality is quite high, isn't it? As a basis, I'll be using a VHS tape that I received for restoration purposes. Oh, it's that cartoon. That of which being an educational religious cartoon aimed towards children. I produced 3 copies of the original tape, each one copying off the previous copy. Remember this room? I do, I think. Creating a proper generations, okay? Well, that was the one where, like, Jonah got owned, wasn't it? No, and Adam got owned. That house. And then, actually, Jonah did get owned there. It's lonely at the shop tonight. The room for the... Oh, okay. Never mind then. I think that was just a reflection. The intuition is telling me otherwise. It's time. I think it was just its reflection. Control variable experimental group. Haha, we're back to the classic. Poorly scaled images. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's creepy. Well, he would actually. Canonically, yeah, he would. Easy. So that's the original. Is Mandela actually set in an alternate reality? Like, is that the intention? Like, it's explicitly in-universe, an alternate reality? That's what this is suggesting.
You hear something? Yeah, what is that? Hey, what's going on around here?
Whoa!
All by itself. Look.
Oh, hang on. No, we definitely want to see that. Oh, the face is kind of creepy. We can't really see it from here though. All Bible cartoons have some beautiful charm. Like, look at them, especially the guys with their.
Perfume? Spices? I think so. Now we just need to talk to the gods.
Who is it? That's when Gabriel Devil won and Jesus wasn't born. That's what it seems like. Oh, we've got that was only the first copy. That's some pretty intense. It is actually kind of funny that Adam's father is called Judas. His name is like Judas, right? Judas actually hung himself. In one of the tellings in the Bible, Judas hung himself. KYS'd himself. What if in this universe Jesus was born, but he was tempted by the devil and actually sinned? Doesn't something like that happen in the Bible, but Jesus refused? Yes, so when Jesus is in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, he, the devil takes that time to tempt him and say, like, look, I'll give you, power over this world and whatnot. You know, he takes him to like the highest tower in the world and says, all this can be yours and all that sort of stuff. And Jesus is like, bro, you don't seem to understand what's happening here. And that just shows the hubris of the devil, right? To try and tempt the guy that does own everything anyway. It'd be like walking up to like Bezos and saying, hey buddy, Bezos, if you bow to me, I'll give you control over over Amazon.com. And it's like, okay, like what? Like what are you trying to do here exactly? You know, so it's funny. But that is obviously after Jesus was born, when he was, that was not long before he was crucified, I believe. So it seems that maybe Jesus wasn't born, because remember we see Gabriel messing with Mary and oh, sorry, my eyes just got really sore there for a second. I didn't get much sleep. Mary and Joseph, we saw. Golly, I'm tired. Mary and Joseph. Yeah, it's like Jesus is like, bro, I'm him. Although I am being a bit facetious though. The world, that Jesus makes an explicit distinction between the world and heaven, and he says that I am not of this world, and so there is a sort of implicit or maybe even explicit idea that Satan owns the world, but Jesus will come and conquer it again later. So in a sense, the devil owns the world, owns earthly things. But what the devil is saying is that, look, if you bow to me, I'll give you control over all these earthly things, over the distance from God. And Jesus is like, I'm going to come and kick the door in and take it anyway, dude. I don't need this. You know? Yeah, Gabriel said he fooled them, yeah. In the OG cartoon, you just watched Jesus would come out of the cave after 3 days, but we all say Saw was Gabriel. I'm trying to remember, but I think that the people who go in there first see an angel rather than Jesus. I don't think they actually see Jesus in the cave. There is, in some of the Gospels, Mary Magdalene sees him outside of the cave, but if I recall correctly, nobody actually sees Jesus alive in the cave. Let me just double check that. Let's see. Grok, help me out here, buddy. Grok, does anybody actually see Jesus alive in the sepulcher? The clear and concise response. The canonical Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, do not describe anyone seeing Jesus alive inside the sepulcher itself. So all 4 Gospels state that Jesus' crucifixion and burial, his tomb was found empty by various followers, so Mary Magdalene, other women or disciples, when we see the Mary Magdalene and the other women going there on the 3rd day, which was Sunday morning. So Mark says that the women find the tomb empty with an angel announcing that Jesus had risen. John states that Mary Magdalene found the stone rolled away and the tomb empty, later encountering Jesus outside of the tomb. And then the disciples and others saw Jesus afterwards when he was like teleporting around. But yeah, there's no biblical or early historical account of anybody witnessing Jesus physically rising from death or being alive inside of the tomb at the moment of resurrection. Yes. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. So they saw an angel in the tomb, right? Okay, so in Matthew, an angel of the Lord descends, rolls back the stone, and sits on it. The angel speaks to the women, announcing Jesus' resurrection. In Mark, the women enter the tomb and see a young man, supposedly an angel, dressed in white, who tells them Jesus has risen. In Luke, 2 men in dazzling clothes, again, to be understood as angels, appear to the women inside the tomb, proclaiming Jesus' resurrection. And in John, Mary Magdalene sees 2 angels in white in the tomb after finding it empty, before encountering Jesus outside. So, yes, they go to the empty tomb. Jesus isn't there, but they see angels. Angel or angels there, depending on which gospel. Yeah, so that must be why it's cutting away, because the angel must be Gabriel. Do we know which angel it was? So the New Testament Gospels do not explicitly name the angel or angels. They're just like angel of the Lord, young man dressed in white, two men in dazzling clothes, etc. It seems that even apocryphal texts don't even say which angels it specifically was, but that gives us room to say, like, you know, yeah, that was Gabriel or whatever for Mandela. Why would it show Gabriel as if symbolizing that Gabriel was the one who took down the stone, maybe symbolizing that Gabriel is trying to trick the people that Jesus is real, but in reality it's him? It could be. So if Jesus wasn't born, well, I guess that does raise some questions. If Jesus wasn't born, who are the followers? Why are they going to the tomb in the first place, right? Maybe it's something like Gabriel took his divinity and then tricked him, so there was a prophet-like figure. And then Gabriel, so he's not really divine, but okay. How about this, right? Like how we see Adam supposedly being raised from the dead, why couldn't that be Jesus as well in this universe, right? So Jesus is just like a regular person being manipulated by the alternates because they prevented the birth of the actual child of Christ. And then when he dies, they come and take him and do the old switcheroo, and now he's an alternate like Adam in the future. Because there has to be like some kind of Jesus has to exist. Like assuming this is all real, right? You know, assuming that this isn't made up wholesale, which would not be fun at all for the show, for the videos, right? For the lore. Yeah. Adam doesn't actually know he's an alternate. No, and that doesn't mean that wouldn't make any difference for this. It seems like they can resurrect people from the dead in some fashion, which is what Jesus does. Interesting. Okay, we'll think about that. We'll keep watching. What if in this universe Mary gave birth to an alternate Jesus? That's why Gabriel keeps the story of Jesus and the whole Christ myth alive to modern era. Could be. Or maybe they took the baby when he was very young and switched him out or something like that, you know? Oh, good lord. Is that an alternate? Oh, it's kind of... That one can come in. Bro doesn't have any lights on. But you can do a nice tap dance. So true. I do say so true a lot, don't I? Whoever pointed that out. Yeah, I say that too much. I need like a list of sayings. I put them on a post-it note underneath my screen. So I just pick from one whenever I want to say anything. See a random person standing outside like a usual day? Yeah, exactly. Oh, golly. Yep, that's a good spook 'em. Actual developing of analog horror theme and analog horror. I know, right? It's good. This is a men's tone leg while looking at spooky taste who decided to ignore it. Yeah, basically. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I think he's just given up by this point. Is this Mandela Catalogue new? Not that. Oh. When was this one? This one was 7 months ago. There's one that's like from like a month ago. Coming up. Ugh. All grey. Yeah, all the colour's been taken out. It's like this world, all dark. All the colour has been taken out. Maybe the Ultimates do that. All gone. Well, this is... That's kind of creepy. What was that? What was that? Can't tell. Something that happened to that girl's TikTok? Yeah. Live in an apartment. Do you think I would hear a scream if I lower a cardboard person to the window? Oh. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Mr. Kister. Cartoon news at the beginning. Dave Lee, played by Alex Kister. That is a props coordinator? I guess that's when it's like, look, I need a VHS, I need some tapes, I need this and that. Do it for me, please. Okay, so this is the latest one. That was 2 months ago, on April 4th. Metaphysical Awareness Disorder Demonstration. Extracted from a YouTube MP4 file, now unlisted. Ultra's most terrible superpower. Desaturating your cartoons into black and white. It's awful. It's genuinely awful. How am I supposed to watch Steven Universe like this? Definitely woman's legs before the creepy doll. I know, I told you guys. Babel screen caps edited. The Tower of Babylon. Activities for young ones in the area, created by Med Student 80. So he's 21 years old. Hello, fellow Wisconsinites. New user here. I graduated and I've been moving back with my aunt, and I have to look after my little cousins while she's at work. Anyone know of any fun activities to take the youngsters to in the area? Good question. Do dinosaurs watch TV? Hi, welcome to Babel. I'm not super familiar with what's around here, but I remember where my mum would take me as a kid. Workshop Aquarium has always been awesome, and also that mega indoor playground in downtown Beralki. There's also that children's museum next door, but don't go on weekends, lol, it's crazy. Thanks for a quick response. I'll look at those places and ask the kiddos what they want to do, smiley face. Oh, it's a nice playground. The indoor playground today, and it was awesome. The kids had so much fun. I wish I had this when I was a kid, lol. So much has changed around here since I was young. Feels like I'm going to get used to an entirely new place. Good to hear. Did you guys have to deal with that bridge construction traffic on the interstate, or did you take the back roads? Back roads are always better and more scenic. Greatly recommend for nature pics. You would, bird lover. We did indeed take the scenic route. What bridge are you referring to? I'll make sure to avoid it going forward. It's 2 days ago. We're ticking closer, guys. We're ticking closer. Make your cartoons boring and blurry. Not sure the name, but it's the next one. It's the one next to the old Mandela County government building on the off-ramp. Forgot Mandela County even existed. Do they have anything interesting going on nowadays? Don't go there. Don't go there. Last time I heard, it was from my grandparents saying how much worse their county fair gets every year, lol. Considering everyone's dying or leaving, yeah. It's supposed to be one of those places I've overheard in passing from older family members, yet I've never actually been there. Are they going to get Mandela'd? I don't even know they had a fair. I need to get out more, lol. And here you are recommending things to do and you don't get out enough? Seems like hardly anyone did. Apparently it was always overshadowed by bythorns. Yeah, that's where all the old rich people go these days, to Bythorn. Surely Mandela Co. will have it again this summer, right? I'm sure my GF will want to check it out. We're into that cheap gimmicky stuff. It has way more soul. I guess it does. If that's your guys' jam, then go ahead. Make sure to post pics on the main forum then. I'm curious. Just be careful though. I don't know if it's one of those dangerous areas nowadays. In quotation marks? I agree. Trying to find info but nothing's coming up. What day of the year was this? What day day was... Oh, it's Sunday. April 11. It was a Monday? Come on, bro. Come on. Mr. Kister. Unless they got Mandela. And Jesus was actually born a day earlier, so they changed, or a day later. So they changed their days by one. Mortal Monday! The cons of living in Wisconsin. Wisconsin. True ruffle. Try searching and yeah, you're right, that's weird. They can't have computers and stuff there, can they? Nothing on the web has been published about Mandela in 4 years. Goodness gracious. Might be a time zone problem. It can't be a time zone problem. That's literally, that's the date. The date is the date. I think it must be intentional. Like, why would you... $11th is a Monday, yeah. It must be intentional. So wait, hang on. If we start it, so assuming we count on what is theoretically the birth of Jesus, the year of Jesus, right? And it was bumped forward by a day. That means that... No, wait, hang on. Means in this universe, Jesus was born like a day early. Hypothetically. We're thinking too much about this. We're thinking too much. This is probably just a mistake. It's the latest thing you can find. I can't find anything. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Store owner found dead at church. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, what the fuck? Why would a bird wouldn't say that. A bird wouldn't swear. Yeah. No idea how I haven't heard about this. I've lived here all my life and I haven't heard of Channel 3 News once. Could be an unreliable source. Yeah, nerd. Fake news! Fake news! Okay, so that was the last ever published news story. They seem to be doing very well, too. That was Python's news station, for God's sake. This is all pretty big news. Why is no one talking about this? Good question. Well, it doesn't really seem like much to talk about. People die every day. Businesses go bankrupt more than people think. I don't think it's anything worth worrying about. I guess. Med student 80, you're a nerd now. I've had the biggest pit in my stomach ever since coming across that article. It's been like 10 minutes, dude. Calm down. Why is that? The last time my family heard from my grandparents was a couple of days before they were weirdly reported missing. They were planning on going window shopping for houses in Mandela because of how suddenly cheap the lake houses were getting. Mandela has a lake? Nice. I did a good job of forgetting anything related to it, and this whole thing isn't helping at all. I'm sorry. You know it's okay, right? Is that what you're supposed to say? Yeah, I appreciate it. I've been distracting myself today, which has been working. Up all night, chatting on Babel. You know it's okay, right? You know it's okay, right? Yes, of course. Thank you for your care. You know it'll be okay, right? It's okay. Oh, they're spelling something out. They're spelling something out. Yes, I know. I don't want to linger on it. Let's change topics. K-O. You know it's going to be okay to be okay? It's going to be okay. It's okay. Oh, this bird lover fella's having a bit of a meltdown. I don't know what's going on or if you're just mocking me, but I'm getting up for the night. Bye. Did people used to do that on forums? Say goodbye on a forum. Oh, here we go. Is with deep sadness we announced the passing of Dennis and announced the passing of a memorial service we held in yeah. They wanted to see their granddaughter one last time. Oh no. Yeah. Definitely an alternate. That's why they baited them to Mandela. Whereas this person's being incredibly insensitive and posting sensitive personal information about my family. Please help. apologize, but currently no moderators online. If you have a concern, please contact our help email address. We'll get back to you ASAP. Thanks for babbling. Get owned, Med Student 80. Please make it stop. I don't know how they know this stuff. Addison, they are still looking for you. You could probably, if somebody said like, yeah, my grandparents disappeared in this area, you could, if you spend enough time, you could probably find it in the missing persons reports, depending on how thorough they were and whatnot, you know. So you could probably make a pretty good guess, especially if you knew the general time and region. Well, you need the region, obviously, but... Block button looking mighty shiny right now, yeah. How do you know my name? They're still here and new and looking for you, Addison. And new? That's interesting. What does that mean? Some kind of sick fucking joke. You get what you fucking deserve! Bang, bang, bang! Still time, brand new and waiting, and looking for you outside of your house, and looking for... Interesting. Stop. There's a... Ooh. Golly. Okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. The hell are you telling me that? Why do I want to know that? Whoa. Oh, buddy. This is like those Tumblr posts where they go overly wordy. They use all the purple prose to like... This is like a creepypasta. This is awesome. More of this, please. That was great. Okay. That was great. Creepy. Cognito has it, huh? Also discovered cyberbullying. As an actual bird lover, the alternate's profile picture being a northern mockingbird, a bird that mimics other bird calls the way alternates mimic human speech, driving me crazy. Wow, that's cool. Jarvis, respond to the mad attack with a slur. Oh, I heard the biggest pit in my stomach ever since coming across that article. She shouldn't have said that. She revealed a potential weakness that led the alternate to ask, why is that? Try to get more information to see how to attack her emotionally, and she gave her everything it needed. That's right, because if you remember, you're not supposed to talk to them at all because they'll find methods to attack. That's great. Average Discord mod rodel list. Google Docky. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Cool. I really like that. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. So we're all caught up on Mandela Catalogue now, I suppose. Because some of these don't have anything to do with Mandela, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what this is. What is this? Botanophobia. Stop that. No, I don't think this has anything to do with Mandela. Yeah, so what did you guys think? Mandela, whoops. Hang on. I clicked the wrong button. One sec. Let the transition finish. Me becoming impenetrable after avoiding so much bait in Twitter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't bait me. I'm unbaitable. Mad is basically how they attack psychological warfare until the victims KYS themselves. Yeah. I was expecting there to be two alternates trying to get each other mad. When the bird in the forum tells me where I live, but I already knew that. Yeah, it's like exactly. Well, I knew I lived there. So I had to learn how to project mad through digital instead of personal. Yeah, that's interesting. That's what they did with TV too, wasn't it? Okay, good. Good. I wonder if we can see Mandela Catalogue leaks. Let's see if we can see the leaks. It's probably taken down. I wonder if we can find it anywhere else. Because it was leaked. Yeah. Oh, okay. They're really like straight up like lore leaks. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we shouldn't look at that. Okay. I wonder if you have to change it. I wonder if you change it because of all the leaks. Before the episode was released, during the Alex Kister allegation, several clips of the episodes were leaked online as a result. Yeah. I kind of don't want to look at this lore. Well, it's probably changed now. Should I just go through it? Should I like read it out, what this is saying? Should we look at it? Looking back on an analog horror that got released in the meantime, I can see why it's considered a classic. Oh yeah, it's very good. Like, it's still very good, right? Local 58, Mandela, and Walton to me are the big three in analog space right now. Is Local 58 still going? That's one of the granddaddies, isn't it? Or the granddaddy. 7 months ago. Yeah, you were on the fastest available route, was like the first official explicit analog horror, right? I guess it's still going. That's pretty cool. Did it actually have like a story running through it, or is it just funsies? Walton, I haven't caught up on Walton. Look, if it has a story, does it? Okay. Very hard to make something out of it, but there's a story there. Okay. Let's see. Walton Files. Who's the creator of it? Martin. Walton Files. Let's see. Oops. I think that if you fuck up, you should make an apology that is as big as the accusation you levied, right? And yeah, the old creator of Walton Files called out Alex Kister the moment the accusations dropped, and didn't apologize for it when it came out. It was all BS. I think that if you're going to do that, then you should apologize at the same level you called someone out at. So I'm not gonna. I won't cover Walton Files on here because of that, to be honest. I don't like that. I don't like when people do that. I think that you should either have no comment or be very, very, very careful with your comments about this sort of stuff. Which is why I didn't I didn't comment about it. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Because, like, you know, especially before a response comes out, right? Which I thought was just really silly of people condemning Alex before he even had a chance to make a response. I thought that was pretty bullshit. Unless you're caught in 4K, full video evidence, dead to rights, absolutely 100%, even then, I think you should still give them the opportunity to make a response, you know? And they didn't. They dragged him, and that was not fair. That wasn't fair. Yeah. Separate creator from work? I think so, yeah. I think in general you can. You should, you know? Like, you know, if it turns out someone who does music turns out to have political views you find you don't like or you find abhorrent, does that mean their music is any less good? Not really. And it's the same with that, right? Like, you know, does Alex Kister, like, you know, even hypothetically, if he was whatever the accusations were, I can't remember exactly what they were, but, you know, assuming that all the worst was true, does that make Mandela Catalogue any less creepy, any less scary, any less influential? Not really, you know? But, I don't know, it's still, some things it's like, well, I kind of don't want to support that as well. You know, there are some bad things where it's like, okay, we should probably stop this person. You know? And I think the internet, in the age of this internet, our tolerance for stuff like that is like way smaller. So the things that in the past that were considered the line, like that's it, you know, that line has gotten creeped forward more and more and more. Yeah, I think it's just a bit, I think people overreact way too much. You know, if you want all your creators and artists and whatnot to be fine, morally upstanding people, you would be able to find anything about anybody that you wouldn't like at some point, you know? So I think the correct thing to do is either ignore it or be a bit more flexible, you know? Like again with politics, right? Like, do you think that every single artist that you like has the exact same politics as you? Like, what's the line that you draw, you know? What about the ones that never talk about their politics? Like, I don't talk about my politics. You know, I have beliefs about things, obviously. Everybody does. But I don't talk about it because I know some people get way too upset about it. And, like, it doesn't matter. It kind of doesn't matter, like, what my opinion about modern day politics is when I'm doing, like, lore videos about horror games. Like, what does it matter? Like, what does it matter what I think about, you know, some war going on the other side of the world when I'm doing a video about fucking fear and hunger? Like, who cares? I don't know. I think people just react way too harsh about this, you know. What did Alex even do? If I recall correctly, he was kind of weird in DMs and a bit pushy, and talking with people who are underage about topics that may be considered inappropriate. This is what I remember, and forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't want to. You should look it up. It wasn't like he was like grooming people or anything like that. It was like he was talking about his personal gender issues with people who are underage, and it's like, that's a bit. You should not really be doing that with people who are underage, who you don't know IRL and whatnot, you know. That's it. That's what I remember. I may be wrong. And there were a few other small things, and then it sort of came out that they were accusing him of like way worse stuff than that, like grooming and whatnot. And it's like, well, he didn't do that. Like, should he talk about that stuff? Like, should he talk about that to those people? No, but they were accusing him of like grooming people and other things like that. And it's like, well, he didn't. There's no evidence of that, you know. Allegedly, this is allegedly. Well, yeah, it's a legend. But no, I'm getting pretty tired, so we might wrap up. Thank you guys for watching, by the way. Mandela really holds up. It's still really solid. It has some It's not as scary as I think there's big issues in some of the episodes, is what I'm saying. I think some of them fall a bit flat. Some of the, especially I think it was like volume 3 or 4, was just pretty bad in general. And it seems like the best scares are in the shorter episodes. Like Mandela Catalyst is the best this series has had to offer. Oh no, that's not entirely true. It's not. I think it was like volume 2 or 3 that had some amazing stuff, and then like the one right after it was pretty awful. Volume 4 I think was pretty bad. But yeah, so it's good. You can see why it's still considered so influential, because it's really good. He's trying different things. He's dumping a whole bunch of money into it, getting great art done, getting great animation, trying like experimenting with different stuff and getting some good scares in there. And it's great. I still definitely want to see how it ends. Even though it's not perfect, it's far from perfect, but it's still pretty good. Still very good. Very high quality. Midwest Angelica thoughts. Haven't watched it. We should watch that next since we finished Mandela. We've got to watch something else now, right? Focus on it. Yeah, so it does tend to focus on world building a lot more than the actual scares, and it's like, world building is important. Don't get me wrong. It's important to have world building, but sometimes it's like, okay, I'm going to lore dump for half an hour straight and know there's not going to be any scares. And it's like, well, that's, there's analog horror is called horror for a reason, right? So, but yeah, that's a big problem in analog horror in general, to be honest. So, but when it does scare, it's usually pretty good. It's like, Mandela does deliver on the scares when it gets around to them. So, does it make the build-up entirely worth it? No. I'd say there's quite a lot you could cut and still get the same effect. And analog horror lets us breathe a little bit. It's analog horror is fine to sit on a shot for a while and get some good, make it really tense that way, and that's fine. But there comes a point where it's like, okay, I get it now. Like, I don't care about this girl creeping around a police station only for literally nothing to happen. I don't care. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can just say, okay, I'm just not interested. Like, it contributes nothing. Cut it. This episode could be half as long as it is. There's a saying, murder your darlings. Even if it's something that you really, really like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I think a lot of this could be trimmed. Not a lot, but there's definitely parts that could be removed, cut down, made more interesting. At least the interesting parts are a lot more interesting in the later episodes, so that's really good. So could be much better overall, especially the art part, removing AI stuff. There's AI stuff? Oh, Angel Engine. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about this. Yeah. People keep talking about Angel Engine. Maybe we should check that out. Damn, man, I just get a divorce. No need to go that far. Well, you know me. I like nitpicking. I like to think about what could be improved. Because it is a very good series. All my complaints aside, when it delivers, it delivers. There's nothing else delivers like Mandela when it gets going. So it's like when you have a nice pristine something what's like a computer screen, right? Like looking right in front of me, a computer screen, right? When it's it's nice and clean and perfect, brand new, and then you notice a dead pixel, and then you can't stop looking at the dead pixel. That's how I see these issues in it, right? It detracts from the whole, and even though the rest of it is awesome, you can't help but notice the bad parts, and they just stick out, in 6 months' time, when I'm remembering it fondly, I won't remember the bad parts. I'll just remember the good parts. But still, for now, while we're nitpicking, right? It's not like Alex is going to be watching this saying, taking notes, like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Mao, when you're right, you're right. If you are listening, Alex, don't sue me because I forgot to say allegedly before. I think you're cool. You make cool stuff. Please keep making cool analog horror. Hey, I'll do a voice. I'll do a voice for Mandela Catalogue Volume 666. How's that sound? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? You're an Australian VTuber show up in Mandela Catalogue 666. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'll be an alternate. Heck, can I be an alternate? I tried to speak backwards. That didn't really work. Yeah, all right. We might wrap up. I'm a tired boy. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I need to finish up for... Let's get some creepy music going. I need to finish up for Mandela. This will work. No, this one. Thank you for watching Mythonics Live today. Mandela Catalogue, the finale. Well, we're current. What's current? Not the finale of Mandela Catalogue. It's not finished yet. But thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. My name's More They Do, and you've been watching Mythonics Live. And remember, you're never alone in the dark.